my channel. My name is Michelle Yancy, and this is the Miss Yancy Network, where your network is what? Your net worth. Alright guys, this is a place for all entrepreneur girl bosses or anyone that is trying to make an impact in their life by building generational wealth. So if that is you, you're in the right place, okay? Today, we are talking about the different types of businesses. The next type of business that we're talking about is partnership. A partnership is a legal entity formed by two or more people that share the management and the profit from the business. What they do is share all of the debts and the assets of the business, all of the financial responsibilities, all of the management of the business. Now, there are two types of partnership. There's a general partners, there's limited partners. So we're going to be talking about the two types of partnerships. Hopefully after learning more about partnership, you'll be able to decide whether or not this is the best type of business to register your business as. We're also going to be covering the pros and cons of a partnership, and hopefully based on, the pros and cons of a partnership, you're going to be able to decide whether or not this is where your business should be registered as. General partners are individuals, within the business that are involved in the day-to-day aspect of the business. They are the supervisor. They do human resources, accounting, all the management of the business. They're literally within the business in the day-to-day aspect. They're doing all of the management. They're the ones that they're responsible for all of those things. They're very, very hands-on in the business. Basically, general partners are the ones that are making all of the decisions. They're literally, because they are very much involved in the business, in the day-to-day aspect of the business, they decide how to spend the money. They decide who's doing what jobs. And they also decide what happens to the business when one partner decides to leave the business. Let's say your sister decides that she has gotten enough of you. She cannot do this anymore. She decides that she don't want to be, in this partnership with you in this business. So she decides she don't want this anymore. Partners decide what happens to your sister. So if your sister decides that she do not want to be in this business anymore, then, partners decide, okay, so are we going to replace her? Who do we hire? Or, do we take whatever her investments were in the business, do we take on their responsibilities and split the cost, things like that. So those are the type of decisions that general partners make. Contracts are not required in starting a partnership, but I think that you should I highly believe that you should definitely get a contract. So then if a partner decide that they no longer wants to be in the business, it's already written a contract on what you guys do if a partner decides to leave. So that could be one of the stipulations that you have in your contract, that if a partner decide that they no longer wants to be a part of this business relationship anymore, what happens to them? What happens to the business when one person leaves? All of that should be in a contract, and make sure that it is documented and everybody fully understand, if you decide to leave the business, like how are you going to leave the business? Some of the pros of having a partnership is there's an intense amount of talent, based on the amount of people that's within the partnership. You guys all have different skills and abilities that you bring to this business, and those are the things that help the business become successful. You may not be good in accounting, but this person is good in accounting. They may not be good in human resources, but you're good in human resources. So there are different things that partners bring to the business together that help build the business up to be what it should be and to become successful. So that is a huge pro, and that is one of the things that a sole proprietorship do not have. You are the only one that's responsible for all of that. You're responsible for the accounting, the management, all of that. So that's one of the advantages of a partnership. Another pro is that there's more money, to bring together for this business. Coming together as a partner, there's more money coming into the business and to be able to start the business. So therefore, you could be able to start on like a different level than somebody who is a sole proprietor, and they don't, they may not have that access to the type of money that you will have as a partner, because you have other people that are, coming together to bring money for this business. So that's a huge pro, to have access to revenue to start your business. A partnership is easy to form. All you have to do is go to your state Department of Assessment and Taxation. All you have to do is go on that website and, fill out the form to register your business. And of course, there are some fees for the form. And based on the state and the county that you're in, those fees may vary. So definitely go to your own specific Department of Assessment and Taxation and, start the process. The entire step of actually filling out the form is very simple. simple. They give you like a step-by-step guideline, and you'll be able to decide, you know, where to put information. And also you'll be able to decide, like, is a partnership really for me based on the information that they're asking for. Another pro is the tax benefits. As a partner, all of the profits that you make that may, you know, that will be divided within partners, all of that is going to be taxed on your own personal taxes. I am not a tax professional, so if you want more information about how, you know, as a partner, how you will be taxed on your taxes, definitely contact a tax professional or contact an accountant, so they can be able to give you more information than I am able to give you right now. Now, let's talk about the cons of partnership. One of the cons of partnerships are, you know, the transfer of partners. It is really difficult to transfer ownership because, like I said, you know, as a partner, it may be 4 or 2 of you guys. Now, each partner have to decide, you know, how that is going to work out. Now, if you have a contract, that would be very simple because you would have already written in your contractual agreement of how the transfer of, you know, ownership should be, all of the guidelines on how you guys want to replace that partner, or if you decide to replace that partner, or, you know, all of the responsibilities that partner that is now leaving had, you know, how to divvy up that responsibility between the other partners. And another con is, you know, the potential of conflict. Things you and your partners may not be getting along on simple things as to, you know, how the business should be ran, you know, the type of people you hire, you know, just little simple things. You know, we're all human and we all have our own personalities, and sometimes you know, working with other people can be difficult. So, you know, just the potential of conflict in that matter, just deciding on a general day-to-day aspect of your business, making those type of decisions. Everybody has a say. As a partner, everybody has a say. Everybody opinion matter, and it has to matter because they have all invested into this business, and you guys are all partners. So be very careful who you get into partnerships with, and it doesn't matter who you get into a partnership with. Make sure everything is documented. Make sure everything is in a contract. Make sure it is signed and it is a legal document. Okay, because, you know, you want to avoid as much problems as possible, and you don't want this affecting your business and, you know, the impact it will have on your business. So that's why it is very important to have a contract, guys. This is not a contract video, but I have to keep saying it because we're talking about partnership. And when you get into a partnership with somebody else, yes, you don't need legal documents to say that you're in a partnership, but guess what? It is very important if you want, you know, things to be cohesive in your business and you want things to stay professional and still be able to maintain your personal relationship with this person. Or people. So make sure, written down. I don't care who you get into business with, guys. Like, sign that contract, okay? We don't want no problems. This business got to be successful. We trying to be millionaires out here. We don't have time. We don't have time for the problems, okay? Sign the contract. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. Another con of starting a partnership or being general partners is unlimited liability. Now, this simply means that if anything was to happen in the business, if your business failed, you have unlimited liability, because if you guys decided, you know, if you guys owe money to creditors or anybody sued you guys, all partners that are involved in this business are personally liable for those, you know, for those things. All partners involved in a partnership are liable and are held responsible, you know, for whatever lawsuits, whatever money that you may owe. Your assets is at risk. Depending on the contribution that each partner put into the business, that is how it is going to be divvied up. So if you put 60% into the business, majority of your assets are going to be at risk because the banks will be able to, you know, use those assets because you guys had used it as collateral, you know, for in case you're not able to pay. In case you're not able to pay the bank back or any of your creditors. So now all of your assets are at risk. They're about to start coming after it so they can get their money back because they want their money back. They want their money back. You didn't make your money. They want their money back. So, you know, they're about to seize your assets. So, unfortunately, those are some of the things that happen, and you don't go into it thinking that it's going to happen, but sometimes they do. And when they do, you want to make sure that you're fully prepared and protected. So therefore, you know, creating your contract between your partners about, you know, who's responsible for what, the contributions, all of that. Have all of that in your contract, and then, you know, when that time do come, unfortunately, you know, it is not going to be a struggle, but just remember that all partners are held liable for anything that may go wrong in a business, and you owe creditors or investors any type of money. Your assets is at risk, and it can be seized to use to pay off those debts. Remember that. Don't say I didn't tell you nothing. Don't say I didn't tell you nothing. All right, so limited partners, pretty much a limited partner is someone that is pretty much like an investor into your business. They have no say in the business. They have no say in the day-to-day operation. They have no say in how it is ran. Pretty much all they're doing is, providing you funds for your business. They're investing into your business. And so how they get paid is through when the business make profits, they get a percentage of that. So, they're pretty much like shareholders. They have a share of your business. Whatever their contributions were to your business, when your business make a profit, they get a percentage of that. They are not personally liable for anything that goes wrong in a business. If your business fail and you guys owe investors or the bank money, or you guys get like a lawsuit or anything like that, a limited partner has no involvement in that. A limited partner is excluded from that. Limited partners are just pretty much investors. None of their assets can be seized. But yes, guys, so that is pretty much what a partnership is. Based on everything we've learned here today, if you believe a partnership is best for you and your business, go ahead. What you waiting for? Start it. Do not be that person that did not create a contract that has stipulations within that contract with all partners involved, signed, sealed, and delivered. Okay. But all right, guys, if this video helped you decide whether or not, your business is right for a partnership, if you're about to, or if you are currently in a partnership with someone that you're trying to start a business with, hopefully this helped you better understand what a partnership is. And based on that, you're able to make that decision. If you find out that you no longer want to be, in a partnership, this is not the type of business you want to start, make sure you click the next video that will talk about the other types of businesses that will be right for you. And if this video helped you guys, please make sure you like this video, because we need other people to join our network. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my video. Matter of fact, why I have to keep saying this? Subscribe, guys. That's all I'm asking for. I really enjoyed speaking with you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you click that notification button, so when I do upload, you'll be one of the first people to get it. Pop it. And all right, so I'll catch you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
And you might think it's over. We just getting started.